Hey guys, this is Sean Z90. I said I was gonna make a Q&A video like a couple months ago and just never got to it, so now I'm doing that. I got a couple questions, not too many, um, so let's get started. Alright, will Trump finish his term? Now, this is from one of my friends, and I'm not sure if she was kidding or just trying to come up with something to talk about or what. I don't think she has a clue that I do not follow politics unless it has to do with trans or LGBTQI related issues. So, really, I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. She said, "How's Chaos?" Chaos is my dog. Chaos is doing pretty well. She said, "Do you have your driver's license yet?" No, I do not. I decided not to take it for a while just to make sure that I'm going to be ready this time and I don't fail it again. How do you spell your dog's name? Khaos. And how do you define success? Success isn't $1,000,000 for me. Success is doing what I love, being who I am, living the life that I want to live. That's what success is for me. I have a friend who goes to college to become a better video editor for like his video games and stuff like that, like YouTube and stuff. And he's literally going to get a degree so that he can become better at doing his hobby. He doesn't want to like necessarily get into having a job like that or anything, but he just wants to become as good as he can. I think that's awesome. I think that's very admirable. For me, transitioning is my biggest thing, and that determines my success now. It used to be like, I want the house and the car and all this other stuff. It's not like that for me anymore. It's more like, I just want to be okay with who I am and live the life that I want to live. And I really am to the point now that I don't really mind what other people think about me and stuff. So yeah, like, that's what success is for me. So Gordon, my friend Gordon, he said, after you get top surgery, what is the recovery process going to be like and how long will it take? Have you thought about getting chest tattoos? And how awesome is your friend Gordon, who has a YouTube gaming page that he has you guest star on, and in no way plugs his channel in your Q&A videos? Well, so after I get top surgery, what is the recovery process going to be like? It depends on the person. My surgeon said that I might not have a lot of pain, and I gotta be really super careful about going out into like the sunlight, even if it's not like summertime or whatever, because I burn really super easily and I'm so fair skinned and everything. I might burn my scars pretty easy. So he's like, you got to be really careful, because once you burn those scars, they're not going back to the way they were. Like, they're not going back to the normal color. They're just going to stay like that. So that's going to be interesting. So how long will it take? That's depending on the person too. I've seen people that don't get their full range of motion, like meaning like being able to lift up their arms and stuff like that, for a whole year. I've seen some where it only takes like 6 to 9 months. So it's gonna be really interesting. I've been binding for like 8 years, so I've lost most of the feeling in my chest already. So I really probably won't have like all the pain and stuff like that. Range of motion, I'm probably going to be a lot more careful with that, because I don't want to damage my scars in any way with stretching or burning or like tearing them in any type of way. So I'm probably going to be a little bit more careful than most people. Like, what's going to happen is I'm gonna go up for top surgery. Okay, gonna get scheduled, gonna go up for top surgery, gonna have the top surgery, gonna be under for 6 hours under anesthesia. They're gonna do all the jazz, and what's gonna happen is, like, they're gonna do a cut from, and don't mind this shirt, by the way. They're gonna do a cut from, like, here across my pec line, and they're gonna end right here, and then they're gonna do the same thing on this side, and then they're gonna do another incision down here, and it's called a double incision method with nipple grafts. And I have to have a dog ear cut, which is why they're starting over here instead of just starting right here. Because a dog ear is this flabby skin right here that's beside your boob, you know. And if I get my chesticles chopped off, right, it's still going to be there, and it's going to be hanging down, and it's going to look really weird, so they got to do the cut to make sure that that's completely gone, because no matter how much I work out or whatever, it's still going to be there. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. And another thing that they're doing is a nipple graft, and if you don't know what a nipple graft is, without getting too, like, gruesome with it, it's basically where they chop off the nipple and the areola, cut it to size, and sew it back on. So it's literally not going to be attached to, like, any nerves or anything like that, like a biological nipple would be. It's just basically going to be sitting on the skin, like sewn to the skin, right? And then the drains are going to be in here, like what I was saying, and the drains are going to go like that far into my chest, to drain out all the fluids and stuff like that from surgery. So, like, after my surgery and everything, after I get sent home, a week later I gotta come back up to where I had the surgery done and get the drains removed, and, like, all the my chest reveal, you know, all the bandages removed, stuff like that. And then after that, it's just basically gonna be, like, waiting for me to heal. I'm not going to be able to shower for like a week or whatever, and even after that week, for like a month or two or whatever, I'm definitely not going to be able to, like, face the shower head to, like, scrub down and stuff like that, or even scrub down. I have to, like, let the water roll over over my back and, like, hit the front and stuff like that, because I can't, it'll damage the scars and the healing process and stuff like that. So it's going to be really, really interesting. I'm going to have somebody stay with me for like a week or whatever, just to make sure I'm okay, and because I'm not going to be able to do anything, I'm just going to be sitting on, like, the recliner for like a week. And then after that, it's just waiting for the full range of motion to come back without stretching my scars or damaging them or whatever. Some people, they say that they go back to working out like 2 to 4 months into their recovery process. So it's basically just going to be dependent on what my body does and how it reacts to stuff. Getting chest tattoos, have I thought about it? Absolutely. Whether it be, you know, just getting a chest piece up here or whatever, and, like, having the scars, just, like, taking the attention off the scars. I identify as stealth trans, so I'm basically, like, more like a biological male than a trans guy. So I don't really want everybody to be like, because around this area there's going to be people that are like, what the hell happened to your chest, like, and be curious and stuff like that, and I don't want attention drawn to it or whatever. And so the least amount of attention that I can draw to it will be better for me and my confidence and stuff like that. Or it may change once I get top surgery. So I guess we'll have to see what I do. It'll probably be like 9 months into the healing process when I'll actually be able to do something with my actual scars, depending on how fast I heal. So, how awesome is your friend Gordon, who has a YouTube gaming page and lets you guest star on it, and in no way plugs his channel in your Q&A videos. My friend Gordon is awesome, very supportive. I can't wait till we're able to do another video or live stream or whatever, and I'd love to be the guest star on it if he so chooses to have me again. So, looking forward to it. My friend Agent J30 said, "Are you nervous about top surgery?" Yeah. And I don't know if I answered this question already. I don't think I have, because I've recorded like 3 videos trying to get it perfect. So, nervous about top surgery? Yes. Like I said, I'm going to be under for like 6 hours. So, I'm nervous about like how fast am I going to heal? Am I going to make it through the top surgery without dying? Or, am I going to have any complications? Stuff like that. So, I'm hoping that none of that stuff happens with the complications and stuff like that, and it'll turn out really good, and everybody will be like, "Oh my god, look at Sean's chest, it's amazing." Not really, but I just hope that it works out for the best. Let's see. So, I have to have a urine test done to make sure all of the nicotine is out of my system before I can get scheduled for top surgery. And I mentioned that in my last video, and we went to have it done the other day to have the urine screen done and stuff, and it turned out that I wasn't able to have it done because the doctor goofed up and did not put a diagnosis code on there, so they cannot order the test. So I'm like, then what do I do? So the woman basically said, "I'm going to keep calling, and you're going to keep calling, and if we bug the doctor's office enough, they should send another script." So that's what we're currently in the process of doing. And already it seems like this process is going to go a little bit slower than what I had hoped for, which is fine and dandy as long as it gets done, Those of you that know me know that summertime is really hard for me, as I'm sure it's hard for most people that live in areas that get super hot during the summer, especially if you're trans, and like not being able to take my shirt off when other guys can. That's not fair. Or at least I don't feel like it's fair. It's not like their fault or anything, but just it's going to be much better once I do have the surgery, so I'm just hoping it goes a little bit faster than it has been, and it all works out and stuff, and so I guess we'll have to see. Other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I think that's all the questions I have. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please subscribe, and please like the video, and yeah, I'm saying yeah a lot. So I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, bye.